Hey everyone, this is Jonathan Thomas Jones, also known as Glory Jones, here with Gaming with Glory. And this is like, has anybody else been having a really crazy launch season? It's been insane, right? It's ridiculous. And I've been buying systems since Super Nintendo, and I don't think I've ever seen anything this ridiculous. I guess between COVID slowing down production and the tennis shoe scalpers getting a hold of the PlayStations and Xboxes by retooling um, their bots to just grab PlayStations and stuff. PlayStations have been super difficult. I got lucky and got a random Best Buy drop. That I don't know if any of you guys got that, but that Best Buy dropped their systems randomly at 4:30 in the morning. And my mom knew I was looking for one. So my mother actually just happened to be up at 4:30 in the morning. I have no idea what was going on. Using the bathroom. I don't know what she was doing, but she just happened to look on Best Buy's website and see them. So she snatched me an Xbox. She couldn't grab a PlayStation. They were a little higher in demand, but man. But anyway, let me start from the beginning. So I did manage to get a pre-order. It was insane. I've never seen pre-orders be handled in this way. Like I said, I've been buying systems since I was a kid with Super Nintendo, and I've never seen a launch like this. So I don't know why I said she. I'm not talking about my mom right now, but I was trying to get pre-orders, and correct me if I'm wrong. Back in the day, pre-orders used to be a signal for how many systems should be sent to a specific store, instead of the way this is, which is systems being, stores getting a limited number of systems. If that's wrong, somebody let me know. But that's kind of how I remember things being. I could be wrong. But anyway, didn't manage to get a pre order. I was not willing to sit outside of a store overnight. Um, I'm 34 years old and I have a 3-year-old kid, two at the time of the pre orders. And I just, I'm not willing to sit outside all night for a thing. And which I came close a couple of times. But once I didn't get the pre-orders, I decided to just wait until launch times. When the Xbox launched, I was on Walmart's website. I had every retailer lined up, but on Walmart's website, I went ahead and grabbed my I went ahead and waited, sat there for like 20 minutes just staring at the clock. When it happened, I clicked it, I ordered it, I got my successful order confirmation. But 2 hours later, I got a cancellation. I called customer service like, what the hell happened? Why was my system canceled? And I was told that sometimes, and I did it for store pickup, but I was told sometimes the stores will put up inventory as available before they actually count the inventory. So I didn't get an Xbox that day. But like I said, a few weeks later, I ended up the Best Buy drop happened. I had been following several. Give me 1 second. The kid just woke up. Sorry about that. My baby woke up and was looking for me. But like I said, um, I managed to get one during the Best Buy drop. But I've been trying really, really hard to get them. I had set up all kinds of notifications. Zoolert. I was checking BrickSeek every day, several times a day, really. Um, I had multiple Twitter accounts like the Site Supply and Wario64, of course, just trying to find a PlayStation. Finally, my Xbox shipped. I was so happy to get it. I love it so far. I really love the controller. The D-pad on the controller is amazing. It might be my favorite D-pad of all time. But I digress. Um, Continue trying to get PlayStations. Just can't find them. Walmart starts allegedly doing drops. Black Friday comes. Every GameStop is giving two PlayStations. And so I was like, you know what? I might just go ahead and wait overnight. I might go out there at about 10 o'clock at night and wait until GameStop opens at 7 to try to get my PlayStation. But by the time I left to at noon, left my house at noon. There's a GameStop pretty close to my house. By the time I left my house at noon to go eat for Thanksgiving, there were already four people lined up outside of the GameStop down the street from my house. So that was a no go, obviously. Which is funny. I'm shooting this video in my music slash editing studio, which is what you don't normally see. You normally see my living room, which is where I actually play video games. But it's just insane. Like I couldn't get one on Black Friday, and no one had them. How is that the most demanded item during the holiday season you can't find on Black Friday? It's just weird. But anyway, excuse me. Just keep going. I hear Walmart's doing random drops via the Site Supplies Twitter account. Um, Still can't get them. None of the WalMarts in my area, which is New Orleans, the greater New Orleans area, had PlayStation, so I just didn't worry about it. You okay, Cubby? Watch your head. And so I just didn't worry about it. So I recently went on a trip to Gatlinburg, Tennessee, maybe about a week ago. Yeah, right at a week ago, actually. And I look at Brickseek, and all the Walmarts have them on Brickseek. So I try to run to a Walmart. I get there, 22nd person in the line. They only have 19 systems, so I couldn't get one. I was like, close enough. And I keep trying, making my trip 10 times more difficult than it should have been. Um, and I'm looking at it. I'm like, every Walmart back home has them. Maybe I should have just tried to grab one at home. But I'm on this trip. I had to come on this trip when I needed to. So it is what it is. Maybe they'll still be restocking when I get home. Before I leave to go home, I get a phone call that's telling me the Walmart in Marrero is going to have them on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So I'm like, okay, cool. I show up to the Walmart in Marrero. They told me that they had 2 shipments the day before and they all ran out of the door. Maybe come back for the next shipment. I go back for the next shipment. It's not there. They mentioned another shipment that day. I think about it, but I'm like, I'm not really going to worry about it anymore. Maybe I'll try tomorrow. Talk to some people at a different Walmart. That Walmart, they're like, oh, we had them yesterday. No, I'm sorry, we had them this morning. This was Wednesday. But people had been sitting outside since Monday. So I was like, oh, there's no way. There's no way possible I would ever do that. Like I said, I have a small child and I'm old. I don't want to sit outside for video game systems anymore. I don't think I even really did that back in the day. Now that I think about it, I've shown up to midnight releases, but I don't think I've ever sat outside overnight. What happened to midnight releases? Is that still a thing? I don't think I've seen that anymore. But anyway, so I try every day up until Friday. On Thursday, I decide, you know what? The Walmart in Chalmette is something that like that Walmart always has the stuff I'm looking for. The going to sleep. But the Walmart, like every time I'm looking for something and the customer service is better, I'll just go to that one. It's always so much better. And so I go to that one. I talk to this lady. She says, no, we don't have them. And I ask if they know when they're gonna have them, which most Walmarts have been saying no. And that, and she says, we're gonna have them tomorrow, but make sure you get here early because people will start lining up at like 10 o'clock tonight. So of course I was gonna have my baby with me, so there's no way even if I wanted to do that myself, I can't do it because I'm gonna have my baby, and I wasn't gonna do it by myself. Almost certainly not. Maybe I would have shown up at like 4 a.m. or something. But then I end up just waking up early the next day anyway, so I decide, let's go for 6. Well, we can sit an hour. An hour's not that bad. So I show up there with my baby. It's a little under 60 degrees. So I grab a wagon that she likes to sit in. I grab her iPad. I put a blanket in the wagon, put her on top of it, then put another blanket, make sure she's not cold. And we go out there and we stand in line, maybe a 30-person line ish, and we sit. And then around 6:40, the manager of the Chalmette Walmart comes outside and tells us they have them, but they're not selling them today. So of course the crowd is incredulous. Everyone's wondering why not, what's going on, and everybody else is like, oh well, we'll just wait until 7 and walk in the store and see what we can get or what we can do. And before we know it, we look up and there are police lights, and a police car shows up to tell us to disperse. Not only do we have to disperse the crowd, but we have to leave the premises because they don't want us in the store when it opens at 7. What if, and like I said, this is the Walmart in Chalmette. It's not close to my house. So while I was there, I was like, well, I'm just going to go ahead and grab a couple things, get some snacks for the baby, and, just, I'm at Walmart. Why not? But so I just decided to leave, go get something to eat, stop at McDonald's, and come back after 7. How are they going to know that I was outside? They're not. And so we do that, and we get back there, we go inside, we grab a few things, we go past the electronics area. There's a huge crowd outside. I mean, not outside, but in the electronics area, with sheriffs speaking to them, telling them, oh, well, you're going to have to contact corporate. The manager gets to say what they want to sell. They can manage the store however they want. And I'm like, this is insane. So later that day, I speak to another friend who goes in, and she says that she spoke to a lady, by the description, probably the same lady that I spoke to. And the lady says, oh, yeah, we had them this morning, but they were already spoken for, which I know that when people line up outside, some Walmarts have been giving out tickets to guarantee people their systems. But this Walmart definitely didn't do that because I was there. Oh, the reason the manager gave is he said it was because of all of the chaos the day before. There were several people in line who were there the day before and said that there was absolutely no chaos. They just said that they didn't have PlayStations, come back tomorrow, which is what they did and other people did. So I end up calling corporate, and my friend is on the other line. While I'm on the phone with corporate, I'm learning all kinds of crazy stuff. Like, it lets me know why Walmart is so weird and chaotic, because they don't have any centralized company-wide policy whatsoever as far as these systems are concerned. The policy used to be, as far as I know, and I've never worked at a Walmart, I have no idea, but as far as I know, the policy used to be if we have inventory, we have to sell it. Even if it's not even on the shelf, if we have it, we got to sell it if somebody asks for it. I'm sure that doesn't always happen, but whatever. But the guy at corporate told me that every manager can make their own decisions on what they want to do as far as controlling their own crowds and come up with their own plans for how they want to handle things. So, of course, it's a SHIT show over there. But meanwhile, my friend's leaving Walmart, she sees a police barricade. This is the same Walmart that said they weren't selling that day and called the police and had 6 police cars outside by the time we left out with our things. That friend saw a police barricade outside with a bunch of people lined up behind it. So she stops and asks, hey, what are you guys waiting for? They respond, PlayStations. Oh, but she's the last person. So, they only had 18, so no one else can get any. So while the same Walmart that said no, we're not selling PlayStations today, of course, was selling PlayStations today. And it just blew my mind how sloppy and poorly managed that Walmart was. And I talked to one of my friends and told and just expressed how I'm over it. I'll get one when I get one. After today, I'm good. I'm done. Unless one magically falls into my lap, I'm not gonna worry about it. I'll just wait until after the holiday, January, how whatever happens. I'll just grab it when they're readily available. Enter GameStop. So this is Sunday, December 13th. This was Saturday, December 12th. Nova and I do our Nova Plays Saturdays. So we were playing, we do it on Facebook Live, and then I post it to YouTube on Sundays. Right afterwards, I asked her what she wanted to eat for lunch. She told me she wanted a chicken sandwich. So we started getting dressed to go leave to go to a Wendy's. And right as we're leaving, I had deactivated almost every notification that was coming to my phone from Twitter and elsewhere because I was over it and was like, I'm not gonna stress and obsess about this anymore. I'm tired of it. So we we're leaving. We're about to leave out the door. I get a notification and I look down, and the site supply has posted a GameStop flyer for in-store only bundles at 3 p.m. It was about 2:48 when I saw this, so I immediately put her in the car, and we drove straight to the GameStop by my house. We were second in line, and it was great. Finally ordered my PlayStation. It's not guaranteed before December 25th, but I don't really care. I'm not getting it as a gift. It's for me, so I'm finally going to get a PlayStation at some point. The bundle was, it's the PlayStation, Spider-Man, Miles Morales Ultimate Edition, an extra controller, and a year of PlayStation Plus. So, hooray! We got a win finally. Other people have been saying that they want me to keep looking and let them know if I have one. Now, what's also funny, the same friend I told I was giving up said he was going to look for me because he knew some Walmart managers, and he just happened to call me while I was in line at GameStop to tell me that he found one and he was about to go pick it up. But I just went ahead and canceled. He wanted a finder's fee, but for that extra amount of money, I was able to get this bundle, so I'm happy. So finally, like it's just ridiculous. I'm so glad that neither one of my systems came from Walmart because forget Walmart, and that's not the word I want to use, but the young ears are right here. So I don't care for Walmart. If it's an emergency and there's nowhere else I can possibly get stuff from, then maybe I'll go to Walmart. But I'm certainly never going back to the Walmart in Chalmette on Judge Perez because to have the police called and have 6 police cars show up over a system that they have in stock, absolutely not. That's absurd and ridiculous. And if you did it because of chaos, did you think it would create less chaos to confirm you have them and then say, no, we're not selling them to you? It almost seems like he was trying to bait chaos. It's ridiculous. What could your possible explanation have been? But anyway, I finally ordered my PlayStation. I'm so excited. The hunt is over. I'm not even sure which one I'm going to play more, the Series X or the PlayStation. Thoroughly enjoyed the Series X. Finally, finally submitted and grabbed Game Pass. I love Game Pass so far. Probably going to keep playing. Just super excited about it. Going to try to find something that this one wants to play on there. But yeah, it's over. Thank you guys for listening to my little 20-minute rant. It's ridiculous, but thank you guys for listening. Nova and I are. She went back to sleep, so I guess maybe I'll put her back in the bed, or maybe I'll go start cooking breakfast or something. But you guys have a good day. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed my story. If you guys have some horror stories, post them below. I encourage you to make your own videos if you want for the ridiculousness that's been going on this particular launch season. If I can find footage pertaining to the Walmart incident, maybe I'll throw that on here as well. But you guys be cool. Keep gaming. Keep enjoying yourselves. Gaming's for fun. Don't let anybody tell you a game you love is bad. Be cool.